networking and leadership conclave organized by Delhi NCR Soba was a great success, all because of so much of spade work which had gone into it. So many people worked hard for it, and of course we need to mention the one name, that is Venkatesh. And Venkatesh and his team was there in the front, at the back, on the side, this side, that side, everywhere they were there to control the things, and they organized everything in the most beautiful manner. Scindians from all over the world gathered in India Habitat Center.
Our Central Soba and the sponsors have taken a great initiative in organizing this amazing network.
See so many old boys from Delhi. So congratulations and thank you all for coming.
I wanted him to know how is it being educated in the second best school in the country.
The program started taking its shape on a lighter note.
Look at the taxonomy structure, reach the level of application correctly. As mentioned, the Scindia school is slightly different. So, with an example from the Scindia school, I would like to set the ball rolling and ask my questions. At Scindia school, there are tals, the meadow which has come up. We have an STP project, we have the waste management project. So what the boys are doing is, now they're learning maths by measuring the volume of water in the tal. Now, this is the language I'm seeing on this panel, right? I want your students to be lifelong learners.
Justice Namiti Prasad Singh to give us a little bit of outline of the evolution of the Constitution of India.
Thank you, Gaurav, and respected audience. Most of you are Scindians.
Forgetting a very small distinction that if that were so, and what Justice Bhatia will deal, is that tomorrow, let us say for some vague reason, we were to elect the government which was totally a communist government.
Today we are in a situation where, and I would say that what began in 1987 essentially continued, and to some extent continues even now, but I would like to say that since the late 90s and even early
All over India and abroad, and has delivered scholarly discourses on the application of Advait Vedanta.
Now coming to our panelists, सर्वप्रथम ज्ञानराज जी, पहला भाग आपके साथ। बहुत सालों से इंतजार हो रहा था आपका।
भगवान ने कहा है कि अक्षरम ब्रह्म परमम स्वभावोध्यात्मम उच्यते। अध्यात्म शब्द का अर्थ है स्वभाव। अब ऐसा है कि हमारे जो संस्कृत के शब्द हैं उनका अंग्रेजी ट्रांसलेशन अगर हम करें तो सारा गड़बड़ हो जाता है। स्वभाव का ट्रांसलेशन क्या होगा कि बिहेवियर कहेंगे, नहीं है, बिहेवियर नहीं है उसका। स्वभाव शब्द का अर्थ है स्वभाव। स्व चाहते क्या है, तो अगर हम हमारे जीवन को एनालाइज करके देखें तो हम ये पाते हैं कि हमको सबको सुख की अपेक्षा है। सब लोग सुख चाहते। हमने पढ़ाई क्यों की? सुख के लिए। हमने नौकरी क्यों की? सुख के लिए। हमने शादी क्यों की? सुख के लिए। बच्चे क्यों? सुख के लिए। सारा कुछ सुख के लिए। पर एक चीज आप बताइए, ये जो सुख हमको मिलता है वो इन वस्तुओं से मिलता है क्या, जो बाहर की जगत की वस्तुएं हैं? इन वस्तुओं, वेदांत कहता है कि बाहर की वस्तुओं के अंदर सुख देने का सामर्थ्य है। अगर होता तो वो सबको सुख देता, यूनिवर्सली सबको देना चाहिए ना भाई। अब जैसे ये शॉल है, अब ये शॉल यहाँ दिल्ली में थोड़ी सी सर्दी है तो अब मुझे ये सुख है, वो ये वाली शॉल पहन के मैं हैदराबाद जाऊंगा तो मैं तो भूल जाऊंगा। तो शॉल में सुख देने का सामर्थ्य नहीं है। उसी तरह से जिलेबी है, अब जिलेबी खाएंगे आप, जिसको सुख होगा तो होगा, मुझे तो नहीं होगा, मुझे 4-4 इंजेक्शन लगाने पड़ेंगे, वो दुख का कारण बनेगा। तो वस्तु जो है वो अपने आप में सुख नहीं देती, अपने आप में सुख नहीं देती। हमारे मन के अंदर भाव उठता है कि ये वस्तु सुख की है, वो वस्तु सुख। हमारे यहाँ वेदों में मंत्र अग्निर्मे वाचिष्ठितः वाग् हृदये हृदयमयी अहम अमृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि वायुर्मे प्राणे श्रितः प्राणो हृदये हृदयमयी अहम अमृते अमृतं ब्रह्म। ये मंत्र क्या है? इसमें कहा गया कि अग्नि देवता जो है वो मेरी वाणी में रहता है, वायु देवता मेरी नासिका में रहता है, सूर्य चंद्र मेरी आंखों में रहते हैं। तो ये सारा जब इतनी बड़ी बड़ी हस्तियां मेरे आंख में कान में भरी हुई है, तो मैं डरूं किससे? डरूं किससे? मैं हमको सबको भय बना रहता, भय, डरते रहते हैं हम सब। तो ये सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस जो है ना, वो वेदांत से, तो उसके अनेक ऐसा समय नहीं है, मैडम भी बोलने वाली है।
तो आपकी आध्यात्मिक साधना और उपलब्धि में सिंधिया स्कूल से मिली शिक्षा की क्या भूमिका है?
ऐसा है, ये मेरे पूर्व जन्म का पुण्य है कि परंपरा से जो है ये आध्यात्मिक ज्ञान मुझको प्राप्त होता रहा है विरासत में। किंतु मैं ये कहूंगा कि मेरे ऊपर जो संस्कार, वर्मा जी आपके पिता आत्माराम शर्मा जी, साई साहब और अन्य जितने भी टीचर्स थे, उनके जो संस्कार हुए, उन संस्कारों के कारण जो है उस तेल के अंदर जो है वो क्रूड ऑयल जो है उसके ऊपर संस्कार कीजिए, आप उसको रिफाइन कीजिए, हवाई जहाज उड़ा ले जाओ। किले से जो जुड़े नाते अभी तक याद है मुझको, लड़कपन से जवानी तक सफर जो था किया मैंने, लड़कपन से जवानी तक सफर जो था किया मैंने, यहाँ की सरजमी पर जो कहर बर्पा किया मैंने, सुख दुख के बही खाते अभी तक याद है।
I also do social service and
One after the other, the sessions came our way, and we really enjoyed the whole ride. And in the small gaps, we kept meeting our Scindians. Some surprising facts related to health and wellness were brought in front of us, which were really surprising, especially about kidney, liver, our eyes, and of course, not to miss the nutritional aspect. While the sessions taught us, but the quick intervals helped us to meet around and look around.
Fourth class employees, that's important. Please note this, 100% receipt will go to them. Please look at the painting, painted by our school student. 30. Anybody? I'll just walk through the thing.
And there it goes for 30,000, and the money goes for social cause.
We are in this strange betwixt and between sort of world. But what does that mean for us? It's interesting. It heightens our challenges, and we have, I think, I would say, two big challenges. But it also gives us a whole set of opportunities, because it's a world in transition, right? We are not happy with the old world. We want something better for ourselves.
Reasons. And amongst all the attributes, my own formulation, today talking about India is like the blind man and the elephant. You can pick up any one part and be convinced that, your interpretation or your formulation is the most appropriate. So my own focus over the last few years is to talk about India's relevance index. That India today has a relevance which is acknowledged, for a variety of reasons.
बहुत सारी बातें होती है, तो फिर गवर्नमेंट कैसे चेंज होती है? कैसे हर साल राजस्थान में, मध्य प्रदेश में, तमिलनाडु में, वेस्ट बंगाल में हम अखबार कुछ भी पढ़ ले सर. डोंट, फर्स्ट थिंग इज दैट डोंट रीड योर न्यूज़पेपर्स इन द मॉर्निंग. Read your newspapers in the evening and don't watch a TV channel till you are over for the day. Because वहाँ पर एक चीज़ ही दिखती जाएगी. कुछ अखबार पढ़ते तो लगता है सब गलत हो रहा है, और फिर जाके दिन भर मेहनत करके आते हैं और कुछ करते हैं तो लगता है कितने बड़े बड़े मिशंस चल रहे हैं सर. आज बिजली नहीं जाती. आई रिमेंबर आई वाज SDM, आई वाज कलेक्टर. दंगे होते थे सर पानी पे और बिजली. आज 24 आवर्स इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कम से कम शहरों में तो है. चल रही है कोल क्राइसिस. क्राइसिस तो चलती रहेगी सर. इट इज अ स्ट्रगल, बट स्ट्रगल इज पार्ट ऑफ ग्रोथ.
My first choice was MP Garden. I still consider MP to be my home because of Scindia School. So anyways, West Bengal cadre में आके is a totally different scenario. वहाँ पे पुलिस को पुलिसिंग के साथ साथ बाकी बहुत कुछ करना पड़ता है. So there IPS officer is not just an IPS officer, he's given a whole lot of a job that.
As far as
Daulat is old Vivekanand.
Yes, sir, that's what I was about to come to.
Why are you and I and Atulya not from Jayaji or Madhav?
सिंधिया स्कूल में पढ़े उनको पता है कि ग्वालियर वालों के प्रति उनके मन में क्या इमेज होती है. So that exactly how was I. And then मुझे अलॉटमेंट में मिला दौलत हाउस. ऑलरेडी उसको गांव वाला कहते हैं. और वो ऐसा पीरियड था जब दौलत हाउस के पास एक भी ट्रॉफी नहीं आती थी.
सिंधिया का बहुत बड़ा कंट्रीब्यूशन रहा है मेरे अपने इसके अंदर मैनेज करने में. मेरा ये सौभाग्य है कि मैंने अब हम 5वीं 4थी पीढ़ी की तरफ जा रहे हैं अपना बिजनेस ट्रांजिट करने के लिए. सौभाग्य रहा उन्होंने बताया हमको कि हमारी संस्कृति हमारे संस्कार हमेशा शाम को ये श्लोक और भगवत गीता के कुछ ना कुछ पाठ वो करते रहते हैं.
About 3,000 years ago from Narad Muni time, and last 75 years it's been little organized, but the digital world is actually approximately 10-year-old. It's a 10-year-old baby. Okay, so music has been coming, but it's been getting wasted. Everybody takes music very lightly because it's free. It's like air, it's an emotion. Nobody really values it. But if you actually want to understand from my perspective, because I have Manmeet and me, my big brother. Manmeet and we are known as the Meet brothers.
Mall closed in pandemic. The income of there are like 60,000 people who work in that mall every day. The income stopped.
And your reach with the consumers, I mean, at 20,000 point of sale stores all across, 1,400 your own, and what Amit stated, the malls getting shut and everything, you virtually are at a standstill. And I mean, as a company,
if you are not in India, and this was the BPO era, a lot of companies in the US and the rest of the world kind of said, if you are not in India, you need to be there.
The next generation of leaders. As we look towards the future, we must continue to connect, innovate.
1950 to 1957. I have had the pleasure of working in the corporate world as a managing director of a family-run business.
Extremely important fundamental part of the Scindia Connect. Adharaniya Surinder Malhotra ji, President of the Delhi Soba Chapter Venkatesh Das ji, members of the Board of Governors, Principal of the Scindia School, Ajay Singh ji, and members of the Scindia family, and अतिशयोक्ति नहीं होगी अगर मैं कहूँ कि मेरे परिवार के सदस्यगण जो आज इस कार्यक्रम में. The last 3 years have been an extremely trying time. First, surviving the pandemic. Second, coping with the pandemic. And third, stitching our lives back together as people, as a family.
We read out the citation once, so we all are aware that he is an avid athlete and endurance cyclist. He has in the year 2016 cycled from Leh to Kanyakumari, a distance of 4,000 plus kilometers in 29 days for the scholarship cause of our alma mater, the Scindia School. In 2022, at the age of 66, he has done the India quadrilateral, that's Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai, Mumbai, Delhi, a distance of 6,000 plus kilometers in 37 days for the NGO Save the Children.
Principal sir, and all our friends who have gathered here for these 2 days. As I said in my opening speech, that there is lots coming up, and it was really wonderful to have these 2 days, Delhi giving it a start, and to a lot of people.
Ramesh Gujrala. Look at the painting, please. Amazing painting.
and it has, इसमें रामायण की अभिव्यक्ति की गई है, हनुमान जी के ऊपर रामायण की अभिव्यक्ति, it's oil on canvas, and it is for 2,60,000. 2,60,000 already gone to 28. Anybody? Number 28. Number 28, Mr. Gandhi. Mr. Mahesh Gandhi has picked up for 28. 2,60,000.
We want a serial
43. Hanuman ji with Ramayana ki abhyakti. Wow. 3 lakhs. It is gone for 3 lakhs. 3 lakhs. Gandhi sir. 311. हनुमान जी के लिए 311. Anybody? 4 lakhs. 4 lakhs for हनुमान जी रामायण की अभिव्यक्ति. जय श्री हनुमान. 4 lakhs. जय श्री माधव. 4 lakhs. 4 lakhs sir. 4 lakhs. 4 lakhs. 4 lakhs 1. 4 lakhs 2. 4 lakhs 5,000. 4 lakhs 5,000. 4 lakhs 5,000. Hanuman ji and Ramayana. Sir, again. Madhav.
Namaste, Sat Shri Akal. How are you guys doing? ये मेरा